Hey everyone, welcome to another Time Attack. This time we're running in the National Park Challenge Series on Tioga Run. I'm driving the Dodge Challenger SRT8, the 2008 version. I got a nice little kit and got my my minty green on it. This one is a little bit of a tricky one because it's got a lot of switchbacks, so I'm going to try to give you guys some tips as I drive through it. Maybe some tips on what not to do. So first and foremost, don't waste any NOS going into this first corner. You're just going to have to slow down so quick that there's no point. As I'm going into these switchbacks, you're going to notice that I'm impulsing the throttle, kind of like the anti-lock brakes do on a normal car, and then nosing out of them to get my speed back up. Seems to be working for me. I've been putting on some decent times, but not the best. Everybody has kind of their own method for doing these switchbacks. The goal is to avoid big drifts like that. Big drifts just slow you down and really kills your time. So you want to keep your grip as much as possible. Two important shortcuts on this map. The one here, this first one, lets you avoid a big switchback. Lets you drop a few places if you can handle it. And apparently you shouldn't talk and drive at the same time. So let me just try this again. Quick little reset there. I'm gonna drive. So you want to avoid drifts like that. I'm going to try to do this without talking, keep my concentration. And guys, there's nothing wrong with using some of your opponent's cars to slow you down, or as a little bit of a battering ram to slow you down, just because it lets you keep your speed up for longer. So I'm going to use this guy again. It didn't work out so well. So one thing to note is you're going to get past, well at least I usually do around these straights. I usually use a lot of my NOS. I've been trying to figure out how to avoid that as much as possible, but still trying to figure it out. Share your tips with the community if you got any, but don't worry about your place because there's a second good shortcut coming up. Whoa, that guy just totally... So there's a good shortcut coming up here, in a little bit here that will... that's your key to success, so I'll show you where that is as we get close to it. Here we go. Watch out for oncoming traffic. This left up here is a little bit of a tight one. I usually end up hitting a wall. So I cut it in a little bit early. Try to avoid those rocks. Don't do what I did there. See, get past a little bit. Those guys get a lot of speed and they draft you and get going. So, avoided that one. So two more big turns. Right here. Whoa, I harsh over brake there, so don't do that. Use a little bit of NOS to get back up to speed. Avoid some oncoming traffic. And then save your NOS right here because this is where the big shortcut is. So you can see coming up here on the left, the opponents don't usually take it, so take it. There's a nice hard left coming up here that you should be prepared for. So there's sometimes there's a traffic car. There's usually a traffic car coming out of this corner, and then just NOS all the way out into the finish line. Not my best time, but still the goal time nonetheless. 2:56.21. See if you guys can beat that.